Julie Garland McClellan. Your directors sometimes ask me how they can hide safely behind something like Miranda rights for boards. You know, we've all seen a criminal show where the bad guy's arrested at the end of and the lead detective says something like, "You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defense if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court." Well, boards face a similar predicament with their disclosures. They don't have to make forward-looking statements, but they must account for the current value and status of the company and its assets. And these things can change with future expected cash flows. So, welcome to the boardroom. It's full of dilemmas. First, there's no overarching Miranda-style protection. And if you're asked by a court or many regulators, you must answer, even if the answer is incriminating. And second, director diligence is subject to a reasonable person test. And it's only tested when hindsight makes reasonable a very high bar to reach. And thirdly, people out there can benefit by harming your company or your shareholders, but they themselves aren't liable for that harm. So what can you do? Well, the best directors protect themselves by firstly keeping very careful notes of questions and answers. Secondly, supporting valuations with independent expert opinions. Thirdly, making appropriate provisions. Fourthly, understanding their supply chain and customers. And finally, balancing cost containment with the need to retain skilled and loyal staff. If you can't avoid self-incrimination, then you need to avoid doing anything criminal.